Singh. I am studying in Kamdar College of Nursing in BSc first year. Today I want to give you information about Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, who is an Indian jurist, economist, politician and social reformer. He inspired the Dalit Buddhist movement and campaigned against social discrimination towards the untouchables. He was the independent India's first Minister of Law and Justice and Chief Architect of India. Upon India's independence on 15th August 1947, on 29 August he was appointed chairman of the Drafting Committee of Constitution. India's first president Rajendra Prasad Sharma gave skill pilot name to Babasaheb Ambedkar. Babasaheb Ambedkar was one who introduced Hindu code bill to women and gave freedom and equality to women and also gave maternity leave for women. Constitution. Total time required was 2 years, 11 months and 18 days. Reserve Bank of India was established on the basis of thesis created by Babasaheb. He awarded as the Manu of modern India because he changed the old rules and regulation and law of Manusmriti and established new Hindu code bill. By the labor law, he gives rights to labor to work 8 hours instead of 12 hours. Babasaheb was the first who participated in 3 gold match conference. He also wrote many books like Philosophy of Hinduism, Castes in India and Waiting for a Visa. Rewarded as the India's highest residential award, Bharat Ratna. He got 7 awards along with the title of Greatest Indian. He established Republic Party of India. He fight for the water and entered into temple for the lower caste people. He knows many languages like Kannada, Marathi, Bengali, Sanskrit, German, English, French, etc. He pledged in Buddha religion on 14th October 1956. The greatest man of India was died on 6 December 1956. Jai Bharat, Jai Savita. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, myself Reena Chudasama. I am studying in BSc Nursing in Kamdar College. Today's my topic is adopting Swadeshi and boycotting China. Is it possible or not? So let's get information about it. Even during Doklam standoff in 2017, an anti-China atmosphere was created. Ramdev also spoke of boycotting of China. India is addicted to Chinese products, from needles to clothes, then mobile phones to refrigerator. China has made place in every home. The addiction to using cheap Chinese things making the dragon so strong that it can make us litter recklessly. But it is not just in India. There is hardly any country in the world where made in China is not proud. China is an enemy. China has a large investment in India. China would like to expand its business relationship with India. We should be boycotting of Chinese goods. Common reason for boycotting of China goods include alleged low quality of products, then human rights issues, then religion conflict, and also included mismanagement of government during COVID-19 epidemic. Countries like India, Philippines and Vietnam are calling for the boycotting of China products, as well as separatist movement in China itself. A complete boycotting of China is considered difficult to achieve. If India stopped importing of goods from abroad in general and produce everything domestically, it would have a strong economical condition. China is a neighborhood country of India. China has a lively border disputes with India and Bhutan. India buys solar power devices, high-end electronics, plastic materials, Hindu statues and also winter coats, etc. There are some things that India simply cannot produce domestically. One is energy. India has a deficient woefully in crude, high-grade coal and gas. There are required to produce solar power devices and laptop, cell phones and other electronics items. Thus, boycotting of China is possible if Indian peoples are adopting the indigenous things together. Doing so can improve the India's growth in economical conditions, make progress in other areas as well. East or West, India is the best. Thank you.
Boom! That's the sound of the competition applauding, right? Good morning, everyone. I am Liza. Currently, I pursue my Bachelor's of Engineering degree at Marwadi University in the field of computer science. I am here to share my views on the topic adapting Swadeshi, boycotting China, which is the most famous trend going on right now, right? So, friends, let me tell you that boycotting China is the best option we think. But what's your opinion on this topic? Let me just know that. The biggest question which comes to my mind is that will Swadeshi 2.0 help India outperform China? After COVID, will India remain an emerging economy? Or will it emerge Swadeshi or Atmanirbharta? Swadeshi, that clarion call for the self-reliance. First heard in 1905, asking freedom from Britishers by the movement started by the Mahatma Gandhi, right? So this is, I think, the comeback that comes from the 1905. Only this time the object is China. Open WhatsApp or Instagram today and a pop-up will surely rise to your phone saying that buy Indian, be Indian. Growing outrage over China's periodic complicity in the spread of COVID-19 has given rise to the government by similar anger in other countries. The trade was started by the US against China 2 years ago, seems to be globalizing in the pandemic as countries unable to slew the anti-China measures that range from Chinese investments. Anti-globalization has always been a coalition for the government as it prevents unifying from being to threat agenda against their businesses and the climate changes. The biggest question today is that chopping the clouds of the things against globalization and its hand as chief architect, whether it be pandemic reactions or just aware that globalization industrial that had already started blowing. Today, economics are so entertaining that it is hard to define that finalized products or the perhaps agriculture that has a shorter origin. It's easy for India to prepare for the agricultural tools, but to compete with India, Indonesia and Vietnam is very difficult. So we can say that Atmanirbharta has to go hand in hand with Swadeshi 2.0 or starting from Make in India to going global. So now, by not taking much of your time, let me just conclude by saying that India can surely beat China by just producing the similar kind of goods, or rather I can say the good goods with the best techniques possible in India. Will it not be only successful to boycott China as India has not all the equipment? So let me just thank you all by not taking your time, and thank you for your for lending your ears to me. Have a great day. Thanks for giving me this opportunity.
Hello everyone, myself Jaydeep Mehta and I am from the Manvar College of Nursing and I am here to deliver this speech, and the subject is, can we boycott the Chinese products or not? If yes, then how? If no, then what? So before starting my speech, I just want to say one line said by Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj, and the line is, हमें तो गनुजी शिल्के ने लूटा, औरंगजेब में कहा दम था, हमारी निया वहां पे डूबी जिधर पानी कम था. So that I will make you explain in the last, and now I am starting my speech. So before starting the speech, I just wanted to ask you one question. can we boycott the whole Chinese products that are being imported to India or not? What? Started thinking, that's the problem. If you are not sure, if I am not sure, if our society is not sure that we can boycott it or not, then how can the government be sure that we will boycott it? Then also government is praising us that we will boycott it anyhow. So the thing I want to say is that when the government said that we have to boycott these Chinese products, then the people were just making chaos and coming on the road and fighting and just burning the banners, breaking the electronic showrooms. What was the need to do that? Before you want to do all that, first of all, you should break your whole electronic equipments that are present in your house, and also the mobile phones which you are carrying in your pockets, because some of the spare parts or that whole mobile phone or whole electronic items are made in China and they are exported from China. So we should not do that. And I just have a best example for that. So first of all, I would like to explain that sentence which I told you first. हमें तो गनूजी शिल्के ने लूटा, औरंगजेब में कहाँ दम था, हमारे नहीं यहाँ वहाँ पे डूबी जिधर पानी कम था. So now let me explain you. Who is गनूजी शिल्के? That's us. And who is saying this sentence? Government, India. Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj means government or India. And who is Aurangzeb? China. So the government is saying, हमें तो गनूजी शिल्के ने लूटा, औरंगजेब में कहाँ दम था. मतलब we only made loot from China we only made loot to India and we were buying the Chinese products. हमें तो गनूजी शिल्के ने लूटा, औरंगजेब में कहाँ दम था, हमारी नहीं है वहाँ पे डूबी जिधर पानी कम. Means government is saying that my country people are only not supporting this country, my country. Then how can I expect that others will respect our country? That exactly I want to say you is that I have seen one video. There were two children. One was from China and one was from India. Both were attending the same exam. Both were sitting on the same bench. And the Chinese guy was having the Chinese pencil and the Indian boy was having Indian pencil. So they both were writing the exam. Then the Chinese boy's pencil was just breaking. So the Indian boy said that, why don't you use my pencil? I am having one extra. And he said, no, I don't want to use that. Then the boy was surprised and asked, why? Then the Chinese guy replied him very sweetly that if I use the product of your country, it would be shame for my country. So that exactly means we should be first honor that we are the Indians. Before saying that I am Gujarati, I am this and that all, we should be that sure that we are first Indian, then Gujarati or Punjabi or Marathi. So we support to country, keep supporting country, and India is the best. India can boycott it. Yes, I am sure. You should be also sure. We will boycott it as soon as possible. Thank you. Have a nice day. Jai Hind.
નમસ્તે, હું થાનકી અવની દીપકભાઈ. હું કામદાર કોલેજ ઓફ નર્સિંગમાં બીએસસી ફર્સ્ટ યરમાં અભ્યાસ કરું છું. આજનો મારો આ વક્તૃત્વ સ્પર્ધાનો વિષય છે સ્વદેશીનો સ્વીકાર અને ચીનનો બહિષ્કાર શું શક્ય છે. આમ તો ચીન એ આપણું પાડોશી રાષ્ટ્ર છે. 1962ના યુદ્ધ બાદ જે સમજોતા થયા અને બંને રાષ્ટ્રોના સંબંધોમાં સુધારા થયા અને આર્થિક અને બીજા અનેક ક્ષેત્રોમાં ભાગીદારી થઈ. 1990ના આર્થિક સુધારા બાદ તથા ઓપન માર્કેટના ભારતે કરેલ સ્વીકાર બાદ ચીની વસ્તુઓ વ્યાપાર આર્થિક લેવડ દેવડ ભારતમાં વધી ગઈ અને પછી તે ઇલેક્ટ્રોનિક હોય કે રમકડા જે મોટા પાયે ચીને આપણા બજારમાં ઠલવી દેવામાં આવ્યા અને ભારતની આમ જનતા તથા વ્યાપાર તેના પર અમુક અંશે નિર્ભર થઈ ગયો. દાખલા તરીકે મોબાઈલ અને તેની એપ્લિકેશનો જે એક નાનું ઉદાહરણ છે. આવા તો અનેક વ્યાપાર ઉદ્યોગો છે. પરંતુ થોડા સમય પહેલા ગલવાન નદી પાસેની ચોકી બચાવવા જતા 20 ભારતીય જવાનો શહીદ થઈ ગયા. આ ઘટનાક્રમ બાદ સમગ્ર દેશમાં નાલાયક ગદ્દાર ચીન સામે ધૃણા અને ધિક્કારની ભાવના જાગૃત થઈ ગઈ. આપણા દેશમાં સામાન્ય નાગરિક બાપડો સૈનિક વ્યથા સાથે સહાનુભૂતિ દર્શાવતા ચીની માલનો બહિષ્કારની ઘોષણા કરવા લાગ્યા. નારાજ નાગરિકોએ અને નાના વેપારીઓ ચીની માલની નહીં ખરીદી કરવાની ઘોષણા કરી દીધી અને ઠેર ઠેર પ્રતિજ્ઞાઓ લઈ અને તેની માલની હોડીઓ સોશિયલ મીડિયામાં ચીની વસ્તુઓનો બહિષ્કાર કરવાની કરોડોની સંખ્યામાં ફોરવર્ડ કરવામાં આવ્યું. પરંતુ નક્કર વાસ્તવિકતા એ છે કે એમેઝોન પર ચાઇનીઝ બનાવટના OnePlus 8 પ્રો મોબાઈલ ઓનલાઈન સેલ મંગળવારની આ અમંગળ ઘટના બાદ ખુલ્યું અને માત્ર ગણતરીની મિનિટમાં જ 1 લાખથી વધુ મોંઘા મોબાઈલ ફોન વેચાઈ ગયા. બીસીસીઆઈ ચાઇનીઝ કંપની વિવો સાથેની સ્પોન્સરશિપનો કોન્ટ્રાક્ટને ધરાડ તોડવાનો ઇનકાર કર્યો. આનું એક આ નાનું ઉદાહરણ છે, પરંતુ ઇન્ફ્રાસ્ટ્રક્ચર અને હાઈ ટેકનોલોજી તથા બજારમાં ચીનની બજાર અનેક ક્ષેત્રમાં મૂડી રોકાણ કરેલું છે. ટૂંકમાં કહીએ તો રાજનૈતિક, આર્થિક અને વ્યાપારિક ધોરણે ભારત સાથે ચીન જોડાયેલું છે. ભલે અત્યારે આપણા કરતા દરેક ક્ષેત્રમાં ચીન ચડિયાતું છે, પરંતુ જેમ ચીન જાપાનને દબાવી શકતું નથી, તેમ તેના કરતાં ભારતની વાત બીજા રાષ્ટ્રો કરતાં અલગ અને ન્યારી છે. ભારતનું અત્યારનું લશ્કર ચીન સાથે યુદ્ધ કરવા માટે પડકારજનક સક્ષમ છે. ભારતનું અત્યારનું લશ્કર ચીની પડકારોને પહોંચી વળવા સક્ષમ છે. જરૂર છે સાચા અર્થમાં એકતા અને સાચી રાષ્ટ્રભાવનાની. ચીનની વસ્તુનો બહિષ્કાર રાતોરાતમાં ભલે સંભવિત નથી, પરંતુ આવનારા 5 વર્ષમાં સંકલ્પ લે તો કહેવાય કે ખુદ હી કો કર બુલંદ તું ઇતનાની ભાવના કેળવે તો ચીન અને અમેરિકા સહિતની કોઈ પણ મહાસત્તા ભારતને આંખ ઊંચી કરીને પણ જોઈ શકે તેમ નથી. ઇઝરાયલ ઉદાહરણ આપણી આંખ સામે છે કે દુશ્મન રાષ્ટ્રોથી ઘેરાયેલું હોવા છતાં આજે તે ઇઝરાયલ નામ લેતા પણ દુશ્મન રાષ્ટ્રો ડરે છે. તો આપણે 135 કરોડની આ જનસંખ્યા ધરાવતો ભારત દેશ છે, તેનાથી ભલભલાની મહાસત્તાને હંફાવવાનું સમર્થન રાખીએ છીએ. તો આ ચીનાની અને ચીની બનાવટનું આપણી પાસે શું ગજું છે? તો ચાલો આજે આ એક સંકલ્પ કરીએ 15મી ઓગસ્ટનો અને બનીએ આત્મનિર્ભર. તો હમ હોંગે કામયાબ. જય હિન્દ.
Hello everyone, my name is Aditi Singh and I am pursuing Masters in Chemistry from Marwadi University at Rathod, Gujarat. And today I am going to share my thoughts on the topic entitled as Adopting Swadeshi and Boycotting China. Is it possible? As our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, has already hit the nail in the head by saying that if China had to be dealt with, then India needs to hit on its economy. Boycotting China or Chinese good is a recurring theme in our country nowadays. But it can only be completely successful if we eliminate and abolish the Chinese product that we use in our day-to-day life and go desi and use our own local products that is made in our country by our own citizens. As Chinese are attempting to invade Ladakh and our army forces are fighting there with their bullets, we citizens of our country can fight them with our own wallet and push ourselves in using our local products made in our own country, that is made in India. Now the question is it possible? Indeed, it is possible, and it is only possible when we practice what we preach. Our government has banned 59 Chinese mobile applications, which include big social media platforms like TikTok. While talking about TikTok, let me tell you, this is the app which gave employment to our youth but also made them perform bizarre stuff. And also other platforms like shopping platforms like SHEEN, Club Factory and other UC browser to name some. After the banning of these products and these Chinese applications in our country, we are really going for being Swadeshi. But the question is it easy and is it smooth sailing to go back to being Swadeshi? Well, initially it is quite difficult to ban companies and this import that is too national wise, because the World Trade Organization does not work in this way. If we are really willing to really go and cut the Chinese product from our day-to-day life, we need to use less cheap Chinese product or eliminate them starting from our soap, toothpaste to our cell phones and laptop. Talking about cell phones, the irony is like in this competition, so many videos that will be sent by some Chinese cell phone. And that's the irony. That's how it's been initiated in our country nowadays. But our also Honorable Prime Minister had initiated some of the skills and some of the programs after banning this 959 apps from our country, the Chinese app, and really new startups and firm people are coming forward and they are really going to set up certain apps which are already being used in our country to such a greater scale that they become really famous worldwide and we can use our own product. And also, as Baba Ramdev said, that if we really go for certain things that are made in our country, we can really become vocal for the local and we can really create employment. As in our country, the youths, they are unemployed. If we really go on making our own product, then we can create employment ratio in our country and people can really be happy and use their own product. But the thing is, in our country, whether it's festival, for example, Diwali or Ganesh Utsav, it's unimaginable without Chinese product, whether we talk about lights or idols. It's not that our festivals are less joyous without them, but we use it because we're used to it. It's a sort of addiction. We are used to this cheap Chinese product. But we can really work towards it. And towards the end, I will conclude by saying that if we really want to be completely Swadeshi, and we have to boycott China at Chinese product, and it is really, really possible if we really go and really put some entrepreneurship and certain good ideas and promote our youth to do certain good things and come up with the ideas that will help our nation to thrive and become a very good economy worldwide. We can really do it, and it is possible. Thank you.
Warm greetings to the viewers of this video. My name is Anjali Singh. I'm currently pursuing Bachelor's of Business Administration from Maharaja Sayajirao University of Baroda, Gujarat. And my topic of discussion is my freedom struggle, hero or heroine. I would like to begin my speech with a quote, and it goes something like this. He who is not courageous enough to take risk will accomplish nothing in life. These are the words of the fearless freedom fighter, Aruna Asaf Ali. It has been 72 years since India won its hard-earned independence, but very less is talked about the small freedom fighters whose contributions and courageous efforts were prolific in the independence of our country. Such fearless freedom fighter and a firebrand of a woman was Aruna Asaf Ali. She was born in Haryana and hailed from a well-to-do Bengali family. She was one of the most educated girls of her time, and she married a prominent lawyer and the member of Indian National Congress, Asaf Ali, and hence got the name Aruna Asaf Ali. With her marriage, she entered the world of politics. After 2 years of her marriage, she participated in the Salt Satyagrah led by Mahatma Gandhi, and because of which she was arrested and was refused to be granted a bail. And this plan of the British authorities to refuse her a bail backfired when all the women prisoners refused to be released until she was freed. Also, with the help of the public outcry and Mahatma Gandhi's personal intervention into the matter, she was released. But the most historic moment in her life came with the Quit India movement. In 1942, the world was at war, and so was India. The Indian National Congress had announced the Quit India movement, and because of which the British authorities arrested all the members of the Congress party, including Mahatma Gandhi and Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. In the absence of these prominent male leaders, Aruna took it on herself and took the mantle of leadership of the party. She continued with the meetings and also unfurled the Indian national flag of independence in Bombay. And this became the most iconic and historic events not only in her life but also in the freedom struggle of India. Even after the independence of India, this woman continued to work for the country, for the women empowerment and for the workers of the country. Such an illustrious life it has been. She continues to be a source of strength and sheer intellect and power to us. That is why she is my favorite freedom fighter. Thank you.
नमस्ते, मेरा नाम रुचिता राठौड़ है। मैं मारवाड़ी यूनिवर्सिटी में माइक्रोबायोलॉजी की पढ़ाई कर रही हूँ। मेरा आज का विषय है स्वदेशी का स्वीकार, चीन का बहिष्कार। मुमकिन है? मुमकिन है अगर तुम साथ हो तो चलो स्वदेश का निर्माण करें, चीनी साजो सामान का बहिष्कार करें। हौसला और हिम्मत है मेरे देश में, हुनरमंद कई लोग हैं। तुम अपना लो भारत माता की मिट्टी को, किसी और देश की ना आवश्यकता है हमें। हम स्वदेशी है, हम संपूर्ण है, यही हमारा नारा है। आओ भारत का साक्षात्कार करें मिलकर, चीनी साजो सामान का बहिष्कार करें, नई राह उजागर करें मिलकर, नए आविष्कार करें, अचंभित कर दे अन्य देशों को, भारत देश में ऐसे करिश्मे करें। आओ चीनी साजो सामान का बहिष्कार करें, मिलकर हम भारत देश को उन्नत करें। आज न्योता लेकर आई हूँ मैं, भारत की गरिमा को उजागर करे। हर एक भारतवासी को गुहार लगाती हूँ, आओ मिलकर रास्तों का नवीनीकरण करें। आज हिंदुस्तान में हमारे पास क्या कुछ नहीं है, सारे इंपोर्ट चीज़ों के सब्स्टिट्यूट। हमारे पास हिंदुस्तान की जनसंख्या और तौर तरीके देखकर सारी विदेशी कंपनियां और खासकर चीनी कंपनियों की आंखें चकाचौंध रह जाती है, क्योंकि उन्हें पता है आज हिंदुस्तान एक बहुत बड़ा मार्केट बन चुका है जहाँ पैसे कमाना बहुत ही आसान है और वो कमाती भी है। थोड़ी सी चमक धमक दिखाकर हिंदुस्तान में न जाने कितने पैसे बाहर ले जा रही है और मार लगती है हिंदुस्तान के उद्योग जगत में, क्योंकि हम चीनी कंपनियों की चमक धमक में स्वदेशी भूल जाते हैं। यदि आज हिंदुस्तान का हर एक व्यक्ति प्रण ले कि वो चीनी चीज़ें इस्तेमाल नहीं करेगा, सिर्फ स्वदेशी चीज़ें इस्तेमाल करेगा, तो मजाल है किसी की हिंदुस्तान की बराबरी में कोई मुल्क खड़ा हो पाए। गर्मियों का मौसम आते ही लोग कोक, पेप्सी वगैरह पीने लगते हैं, पर हमारे भारत में इसका अल्टरनेटिव भी पाया जाता है, जैसे नींबू पानी, गन्ने का रस, लच्छी, छाछ, नारियल पानी जैसे नेचुरल ड्रिंक छोड़कर हम लोग आर्टिफिशियल फ्लेवर्ड और एसिडिक ड्रिंक्स पीने लगते हैं। फ़र्क इतना ही है कि जैसे पेप्सी, कोक का प्रचार हो रहा है, वैसा हमारा स्वदेशी नेचुरल ड्रिंक का प्रचार नहीं हो रहा। अच्छी गुणवत्ता वाली चीज़ें बनाने की क्षमता हिंदुस्तान रखता है। उदाहरण के तौर पर आज भारत का रॉयल एनफील्ड हार्ली डेविडसन को मात दे रहा है। चीन और हिंदुस्तान की जनसंख्या में मात्र 19-20 का फर्क है, पर विश्व विनिर्माणित उत्पादन यानी वर्ल्ड मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में चीन का अंश 21.5% है, वहीं हमारा यानी हिंदुस्तान का अंश मात्र 3% है। हमारे पास स्वदेशी चीज़ों को लेने वाली लोग नहीं है, ज़्यादातर लोगों को मात्र विदेशी वस्तु ही चाहिए। यदि आज हम सब हिंदुस्तान की बनी चीज़ें इस्तेमाल करेंगे तो हिंदुस्तान में रोजगारी की रफ्तार और भी बढ़ेगी, गांव-गांव की उन्नति होगी, हिंदुस्तान का पैसा हिंदुस्तान में ही रहेगा। सिर्फ चीन नहीं, विदेशियों की चीज़ों का बहिष्कार करें, स्वदेशी बनी भारतीय बनिए। जय हिंद।